Reinvesting in the communities we serve to help them be the best they can be has always been a core value of the Kiely Family of Companies. And our shared role as a team of community helpers doesn't just impact the communities we serve. It makes us stronger as a team. We stand for service and leaving things better than how we found them. When we're rolling up our sleeves to make real change possible in people's lives, we unite in our differences, working together to serve a purpose that's bigger than any person, project, or company. Together, we're building a safer, stronger, and more connected future. Each year, the Kiely Family of Companies sets a goal for our annual community service initiatives. For 2018, our goal was simple: to enrich the lives of as many families as possible by donating no fewer than 700 hours to the communities we serve. This past year, a series of storms battered New Jersey, leaving many parks, recreational areas, and campgrounds damaged. Quail Hill Scout Reservation, which serves 8,000 children plus 3,000 or 4,000 adults annually, was left with serious damage. Spaces that were once a haven for families to enjoy quality time together became hazardous, with fallen trees blocking roads needed for emergency response transportation and heat and electricity compromised throughout the camp. The team at Kiely learned that almost 20% of Quail Hill's campsites would have remained closed for the season without work being done to bring the area back to safety standards. To make sure that didn't happen, our team spent months working with leaders from Quail Hill and Monmouth County to plan an ambitious restoration just in time for camp to open. For our first volunteer day at Quail Hill, 32 Kiely team members worked to remove fallen trees, cut back overgrown brush, and clean up areas around the camp to make it safe for visitors. We brought their electrical service underground, greatly reducing the number of power outages in the camp and extending a fuel line with installation of a gas main to the bathrooms to provide hot water to campers. During our volunteer effort, Camp Ranger Adam Schumard explained how the road down to the campground's pond had been a long-standing safety and accessibility problem. Kiely came back to regrade and restore the road, which is now, for the first time ever, accessible to service and rescue vehicles.
My name is Adam Schumard. I'm the ranger of this camp, Quail Hill Scout Reservation. We had 4 large storms this past winter and it was a mess. So Kiely is helping me get it cleaned up. This is 2 months of work done in 6 hours by these guys. This road was built in the late 60s and really hasn't had any work done to it since then. This, for the camp, is something that's been needed for a really long time. I've been here 10 years. And I've been wanting to do this for 10 years. Next weekend, we will have about 1,000 people on camp, and I'm willing to bet about 600 of them will be walking down this road. And if someone does come out in a wheelchair, we will be able to get them down there. So this is a great thing for us. Everything that we build, we try to build so everyone can be a part of it. I never want to look a kid in the face and go, I'm sorry, but you can't go fishing with your buddies today. This road makes it so that I don't ever have to say no.
Wemley and Joyce Omocha and their 5 children lived in their home from 2004 until 2012, when Superstorm Sandy forced them to evacuate. The family was unable to return home for 2 weeks, and when they did return, they discovered the aftermath of 5 feet of seawater flooding their home, leaving them with a completely unlivable first floor. The Omocha family hired a contractor, enduring frustrating setbacks when local zoning ordinances changed. After everything the family had been through, their contractor walked off the job, taking $80,000 of the family's savings and recovery funds with him. After a year in review, the family's fraud case was decided in their favor, and they were reissued the portion of the grant they were defrauded of. With their reissued grant funds, the aid of volunteers, and critical funding from additional partners, the not-for-profit charitable organization SBP put together a fully funded scope of work to get the Omochas back in their home and presented Kiely with an opportunity for our team members to show up and lend a hand.
Our companies are made up of over 1,000 team members, and collectively, we are the Kiely Family of Companies. And what I'm looking forward to today is our family, all of us here today, helping this family get back into their home and leading the life that they deserve. So let's get it done. Thanks. 1, 2, 3. Kiely!
Devin Baker. I am an accountant for Kiely. I work in Tidden Falls.
I'm Susanna. I'm Devin's wife.
It makes you feel good to help people that really need it. And it's awesome that Kiely gives us a path to do that.
It was just so eye-opening to see how devastated a community could get, and anything that we can do to give back is well worth our time.
It's so wonderful. I mean, every time I come over here, I see the volunteers and wow, wonderful. I don't know how to express myself. Our life completely changed. They have changed our life. Yeah. I mean, compared to last year, how this house was, and compare now, there's a big difference. And
Let me give you a hug. That's awesome. We're really inspired for you.
To meet you, the whole family also. Yeah.
Good. Well, God bless you guys and good luck.
God bless you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we really appreciate it.
Maureen and Richard Szalinskis lived in their Keansburg home for decades, raising their family there. When Superstorm Sandy hit New Jersey, it wreaked havoc on their lives. Reluctant to leave their home, Maureen and Richard were forced to evacuate their son and dog in the middle of the night, only to spend 3 anguished days not knowing the fate of their home. When they returned, they discovered that their roof was torn almost completely off, and their crawl space was flooded, destroying their valuables and washing away years of happy memories. At a loss for how to repair the damage, they pulled a tarp over the roof and continued to live there through a particularly cold and snowy winter. Because their flood insurance undervalued the damage and wouldn't cover the necessary repairs, Richard did his best to repair the house while working full-time as a train conductor. After several years of setbacks, the Szalinskis were referred to SBP for help. And SBP brought Kiely in to help make their house safe and secure once again, after 6 years in disarray.
Oh my God. We were very happy until Sandy hit and kind of destroyed the house. And we were having a hard time getting help to rebuild. SBP showed up and here we are. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't still be here. So
it's unbelievable. You hear about it all the time, but you don't see it. We kind of figured out we're on our own.
I am so overwhelmed. I can't even begin to say. And I just appreciate every minute that you guys, give to us. And I mean, you're just doing beautiful work. Thank you. My pleasure.
Through efforts planned and executed in 2018, we met our goal of helping as many families as we could and surpassed our goal of 700 community service hours, reaching close to 1,000 hours spent contributing to something greater than ourselves. At Kiely, we are stronger together. We rise by lifting others, enriching families, advancing the vitality of the communities we serve, and shaping the world around us to leave a lasting legacy for future generations.
2, 3, Kiely!
Keith Kinsey, Vice President of Operations at Kiely Development. It really feels good, but the more I thought about it, it's not so much how it makes me feel. I feel that you should just help people. It's just what you should do. It's not so much how it makes anybody here feel at all. It's just you do the right thing. Someone needs help, you help them.